Okay, looks like we're going here. Hi, everybody. My name is Dave. Today is Monday, October 18th, 2021. This is the latest installment of my video series, Dave Gets a Life. It's getting pretty late here. Just chilling out with my little Buddha statue of myself there. Things aren't going so great for me from a certain point of view. I ate something not so good a few days ago, and I've been pretty sick with some sort of bacterial thing. Very possibly salmonella. So lots of time clinging to the toilet, eating lots of garlic and probiotics, drinking a lot, belching a lot. My sleep hasn't been great. But I have been sleeping a lot through the last few days. This has derailed my exercise schedule and somewhat sapped my motivation. But it's a pretty good test of my root theorem that if I can make it through, or that I can make it through, if I stick to the formula of doing my best every day and simply trying again when it doesn't work out. So tomorrow, if I'm feeling a bit better, I'll try to get back on track with my morning stretches and exercises. I might even take a walk if I'm feeling brave enough to be that far from my bathroom. Over the past week, I've been reviewing and expanding my studies of the dopamine system, keeping notes, trying my best to understand the science of motivation and happiness as it relates to mindset and framing of stories. I've also been reviewing some works of moral philosophy, focusing on Stoicism in particular, thanks to the excellent YouTube channel Vox Stoica, which I will provide a link to in the comments section below for those of you who might want to have a look. One thing I'm noticing with a bit of amusement is that if you listen to enough self-help advice on the internet, you'll eventually hear completely contradictory advice from different people, or sometimes from one person, all of which sounds very reasonable in context. So I guess that makes this an exercise in learning what works for you as an individual and what works for you under some circumstances, but maybe not in others. Anyways, I think I need to keep this pretty short, given my energy levels and ability to focus right now. I will say that I think I've grasped something important about my overall strategy. And again, some attribution for my understanding of this should go to Andrew Huberman. In a nutshell, the insight is that ups and downs are very much a part of the process. Ideally, if you have the freedom to structure your life appropriately, you want to make room for variety and a certain amount of randomness. If you just spike dopamine all the time, eyes on the prize, go, 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 you set yourself up for inevitable crashes, and if you aren't prepared for those crashes, they can hurt. So, in other words, an ongoing cultivation of one's own growth means understanding that this is a marathon and not a sprint. Progress that's lasting has to be gradual. Now, I've been pretty laser focused in recent weeks and months on a crash course of learning about the science of motivation and happiness. And while I feel that's borne a lot of fruit, I do feel like it might be time to hit pause on it and catch up with some other personal projects. I want to do some writing and creative work in particular, so we'll see how that goes. In future videos, I want to discuss some of the other tools I'm using, some of which are pretty unorthodox, but are in my opinion very useful. So I guess that's it. I do want to give a quick shout out here to my youngest fan, Sissy Ulrich. Hi Sissy, Mr. Dave loves you lots. So thanks for watching. And as for the rest of you, I'll be back when I'm feeling better. Hopefully with some interesting material to share. My apologies for mailing it in this week, but that's how she goes. Sometimes you eat the bear, and sometimes the bear eats you. Anyways, namaste. Be the change you want to see in the world, and thanks for checking in. I'll see you all very soon. Good night.